What a lovely day to feel like shit. Cheers, cheers. Alright, man. Welcome to the show, boys. Welcome to the show.
Just like that.
Eyes, man.
Just like that, man. Just like that.
Let's go.
Classic opening, man. Dude, let's run it way back, dude.
Okay.
How the fuck have things been going? I haven't seen you in a hot minute.
Man,
Yeah, man.
I think I've lived 1,000 lives between now and then, but yeah, I've been spending a lot of time at the Gold Coast with our mate Tom. Went to Steve Aoki last Friday.
Just like that, fucking name drop Steve Aoki.
Yeah,
Fucking
man,
hell.
he's my boy. Best friends with him.
So I remember when you come back, you're like, you gotta go see Steve Aoki, man. And I was
Dude.
just like, when? Where? Like, when am I ever gonna do this?
That he's playing like residency in Melbourne, so maybe we make a detour after
Dude.
Sydney.
Dude.
Yeah,
He's got a house there.
probably.
Probably.
Like, man is a
It's
party
Steve Aoki,
legend.
I
man.
would.
But yeah, bunch of pills and stuff. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it looked like it.
A lot
It
of
looked like it.
dancing
You look like the responsible one there.
and no.
I don't know, from the Snapchats I saw.
I was gonna say no one else was taking Snapchats that were like anywhere near coherent. Like you were on it, dude.
Dude, but
That's-
like at one
that's bad.
point, Bill was like on the floor. Do you not remember that?
I do.
Dude, and I'm like, when I saw you the other week, you were like,
Oh no, sorry. I saw you. I was like, oh, dude. So now you know what it's like to to look after yourself. Because it's usually Trav that's like on the floor, but like, oh yeah. I just want to ask, how does it feel looking after someone else when they're like plastered?
Dude, that shit's a lot of fun. Like, it's a lot of like. No, I had a great time. Like, because I was fucked up as well. Like, I wasn't really taking care of them. I kept losing them. Tom lost his phone, and then like,
What a
I went
mess.
into a club thinking they were there. I paid $25 entry. I get the message as soon as I get in. Oh, we're in this one. So I turned around, walked straight back
Mind
out.
you, on the Gold Coast, $25 entry. That's rough, man.
Dude,
"Is that for Kelly?"
no, Cali was 40 that night.
Holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's a nice place, though.
Oh, I mean, fair enough.
It
But
fucking better be.
Right.
We were playing fucking beach volleyball while like the
Yeah.
DJ was going off, sweating our asses off. Like that is just a lot of fun.
dude,
Yeah.
I had no idea about this place until you put that Snapchat up, and I was like, where the fuck is this? And yeah, I'm just gonna make a bit of a detour. We gotta fucking go there.
I
We
know.
gotta fucking
Dude,
go
We're
there.
gonna go there together, bro. Legit, because it's actually a sick
Everyone,
place.
get a fucking minivan, drive down, and just fucking everyone there.
Just put park up outside.
Straight up,
It's insane, bro.
Damn. But yeah, what was that like that night? Keep going.
man. I did my first backflip.
No, that's a lie too.
That's not.
You've done one backflip when you were super drunk.
Good backflip,
Oh,
by
I
the way.
don't remember that shit. But no, I landed it. I think like properly.
Yeah, no, you did land
So,
one.
well,
Solid
ish,
backflip.
properly ish.
Solid
I'd
backflip.
still count it.
Yeah.
I do count it.
Did you guys ever see when Chopsy tried to, like, so Chopsy tried to like backflip? It was at Australia Day. There was
Oh
like an
my
inflatable pool, and
Chopsy.
yeah, he's never backflipped before, but he was confident, and I could see it in his eyes. I was like, I kind of believe him too. Backflips, but only gets like halfway.
No.
And just like scorpions. And just like crunches. And he's like, I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Yeah. You hate to see it, but that's what peak athleticism looks like, guys.
Man, I was gonna say, if this story ends in him doing a backflip, I need to go fucking do some stuff. I'm gonna go sort myself out.
Reevaluate some things, man.
Man, good backflip, by the way, man.
Oh,
Solid.
thank you very
Solid
much.
I
work.
give it a 7, man. It was pretty good.
Didn't stick the landing.
Purely on the fact that you were just
Yeah,
fucked
it's finished.
and that I can't do a backflip, that's A1 shit, man.
Dude, it's that
Hey, one
liquid
shit.
confidence and pills. They definitely add something.
Man. Dude, but then, like, the day after, what'd you guys do?
Man,
It looked
that
beautiful.
was okay. So we had to. It was really weird. We had to go and like help this guy out down in Byron, like drop him some money and do a bit of sketchy shit. But we went down to Byron, and because like this guy is just so out of it, he's like never messaging. So we sent him a message when we left the Gold Coast, like, we're on the way. Where are we going to meet? Didn't hear back from him for about 3 hours. But by that point, because we were expecting it, like, we went and had a surf, like, smoked a doobie, went up to the lighthouse, and, oh, man, it was a fucking hell of an afternoon.
Damn.
And then we met up with this man, and somehow he gave us, like, some more stuff that we had to take back to the Gold Coast. And it was just, yeah, we were, like, hustling for a minute there.
Damn. What? So when you got there, he just like sprung it on you. He's like, "Hey, you're gonna make a
Yes.
drop for me."
Yeah, well, not, like, he's such a nice guy.
True.
Like, he's,
So you felt compelled from kindness, to just like do this favor for him.
pretty much.
Nice.
Because he entrusted us the night before with, like, a bunch of the stuff that we were taking. And he gave us an extra 20 to give to someone else that he was expecting us to do. But we never made that drop. And we ended up taking another 12 out of that 20. So, yeah, we had to, like, pick up some more to drop to that original person. So I was like, we kind of felt we had to at that point.
Damn, dude, you were like solid on the side for a bit there.
Yeah.
What did that feel like?
Dude, it was pretty dodgy. Like, I don't know. Just having, like, that much on you is never fun.
Mm.
Like, because you're just constantly thinking, like, oh, fuck, re-environment, mate.
Yeah, dude.
Cops gonna come, bust our ass.
Man, the stress, I could never. But dude, it's part of the game. Not a game for me though. Fuck that.
No, it's not a game for me either. Definitely not dealing.
No.
That was just a one-time thing.
Damn. And then you pulled up to the party and you chill as, and then kept going.
Yeah.
Fucking animal.
Rocked up to the
What a
party
trooper.
at like 11, and then, yeah.
You did look pretty tired though. When
Dude,
you
I
got
was
there.
destroyed. Bill went to bed like
Yeah.
about an hour in.
I saw Bill for like 10 minutes.
2 minutes.
He like came in and like had a laugh and then like disappeared. And then he was just gone. But yeah.
Alright, well, recap of Saturday. What happened? Like, I missed a lot. I missed a fucking lot.
It was great. It was great. I had a great time. I mean, it was good up
Yeah.
until I'd say one of our friends got
Yeah.
a bit too incapacitated.
Yeah.
Just
It was just mess. It wasn't messy. It was just kind of a nuisance, I guess.
yeah, it was just the point where he went past the point of no return.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just we're just looking after. We're like babysitting this fool now. This
Yeah.
fully grown man, and I'm sure everyone's been in this position too, but it's just such a downer when it happens, you know?
Yeah,
It's just,
and especially for you because he was going home with you,
Yeah.
so it's not like see, I could just dip and go back to my place and be like,
Yeah. you guys had it easy.
yeah, what?
But it was weird because he was just so like, like adamant on like coming home with me and sleeping on my floor for some reason. I'm like, dude, I've got beds.
Wasn't that whole saga like when you left? Like I totally forgot about that actually.
It was, I don't know, he just wouldn't like answer. You offered him like, oh, cause like at home I've got like my mum's waiting up for me, and like Auntie was so lovely and like nice enough to like, you know, you can,
Stay lovely. That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
fuck you, bro. No, and he just wouldn't take no for an answer, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. It's like talking to a fucking brick wall at this point.
Yeah,
And he just had to come back home with me, and it just like I knew it. I had a hope for like, oh, hopefully we get home, he gets like, you know, the floor or whatever,
Boom,
and just
dead
straight to bed.
out.
Not the case.
not
Nothing like that. He just wanted to say like, oh, bro, you're my best friend, and like it was just like, oh god, man, I honestly could not give a fuck right now.
it's like
I just want some sleep.
yeah, it's
you
like
know?
do you remember like being at sleepovers when you were younger and like you'd be like asleep and it's like you were still awake and then like the other friends like shut up, I just want to go to sleep. It's like okay, well I'm not asleep yet.
I'm not sleeping.
You want to stay up and talk? It's like no, I want to sleep.
No, usually I would in like
But-
in sleepovers, but no, this is
Oh
like
no, that's like yeah, in sleepovers you would, but this is like 4 a.m. after a big night. It's like,
legit.
no,
The sun is coming up. Like, come on, man. There's a time and a place.
yeah, but yeah. What was the story about? So when you got back to yours,
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys this as well. So in the morning, I woke up and like we woke up and he wouldn't acknowledge what happened the night before. I was not like I was waiting for like an apology or anything, but we woke up and I was like, oh, just to like ease like the tension, I put on like Fast and Furious, and I was like,
Good.
oh,
smart.
legit, just to like, you know, ease the tensions. But like he didn't acknowledge it. We were just joking about the movie or whatever, and then like he ends up like leaving, and then I see that there's like a lunchbox like at the bottom of like near my door, and I was like, Sean, aren't you gonna get your lunchbox? Oh, bro, that's not mine. He says,
That's
Dude, that was
Did
the
he steal it
fucking
from the
Uber
party?
driver's lunchbox.
dude,
Oh
that's what
my
I'm. That's what I'm thinking. He stole that lunchbox from the boot.
I just fucking clicked it now. Like, I was getting out to take the fucking your crutches out, and I was like, oh, this and about to close the door, and then I
Did he grab something extra?
He did. I
Fuck
think
me.
he grabbed because I didn't grab it, and then I was like trying to help you like come through and say goodbye
Yeah.
and shit. And then the day after you messaged it, and I laugh reacted. I was like, huh. And then you just said it now, and I was like, oh, dude, that guy then drove me home for half an hour. He was so fucking
He's so
nice.
nice, bro.
Such a nice bloke.
Bro,
He's gonna get home and like go to get his esky with his shit, and he's like, oh, those fucking
Dude,
cunts.
I
man.
have his fucking journal.
No!
Yeah,
That's so.
That's a violation.
Dude,
I know.
Dude, I
right
called
now,
the
what
Uber.
You called him?
I called that. I gave him
Bro,
5
imagine
stars.
if he still gave you 5 stars.
He
Dude,
probably
Yeah,
did. He
right?
was such a nice guy.
Dude, I should
Oh.
probably like
Dude,
reach out to him.
let me put this guy in a frame for you, dude. He lives in like his family's house, right, with his ex-wife, and they are happy.
Oh
It's-
my
It's like this is the
God.
nicest dude. They have 2 kids, a dog. The grandmom is in the house too, man. Legit, like this guy's a saint.
And they're divorced.
Yeah, they're divorced. Lived it obviously sleep in different beds, but like still together as like a family.
That's kind of beautiful.
It's beautiful, man. I was hearing the story and I was like, this
Dude,
guy's
yeah,
beautiful.
I was thankful. I was like, thank God Carl's taking the lead on this drive because I was fucking just ready to go to bed. And then he started talking and I was like, this is pretty
That's
good drive.
interesting.
Yeah, this guy. And then when you guys got out, we were just talking about like life and shit.
Mm.
And he's like, yeah, man, you just got to chase your dreams. And then I was like, damn, this guy's like, he's got something. He's got something special. And then to find out that that's his, oh God, I feel
It's
like
crazy.
a piece of shit.
Yeah, I actually, like, we bond with that fucking Uber driver,
Literally,
man.
because it was like 4 a.m. No one would take these fucking rides. He was the only one that picked us up.
Crazy.
And we fucking stole his fucking honest, deepest,
Yeah.
darkest
Deepest
thoughts from him.
I got a
bro.
fucking Nike jacket out of it too, bro.
Oh, don't give
That
that
one's
back.
mine, though.
Don't give that back.
That one's mine.
Give me his
Dude, yeah, that one.
fucking dude his book back,
I
dude.
feel so bad, though.
I was gonna say, have you looked in it?
Not real. I skimmed it just to see who it was, bro. Like,
What?
that's...
What if it was like, what's it on American Psycho, and he's just like,
Oh,
students in there?
all these chainsaws. It's like, no, I'm definitely taking that shit back, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
But what else was in the esky?
So, it was like a full-on,
Just a knife.
It's like extended
Guys.
head, which is weird.
like, no, it was just like a nice raincoat, sort of like jacket overall, like just a normal dad esky, bro.
Dude, imagine if that's like his like bag that he takes when he needs to like take a break
Like a
from everything. He
decompress.
sits down, he fucking reaches in there, writes some shit. He goes to do it next time and he just fucking kills himself because he can't get out of it. That's fucked, man. We need to give him back his journal,
Fuck,
bro.
do we have to? I
But
can't be
I was
asked. It's
gonna
such an effort.
Like, is it out of pocket to
Such a
read
good
that
comment.
journal? Like, if like if you were like, is that morally kind of wrong to like read that? Do you
I'm gonna burn it.
No, you can't. That's fucked up.
I should have brought it today. We should have just opened it up. Fuck.
Low key, interested in doing that.
Oh.
But, nah.
Yeah.
It should get back.
It should
Like,
get
Yeah,
back to
it
him.
should
It was
for
actually
sure.
really nice,
I
bro.
agree,
I-
dude.
yeah.
We'll sort that out later.
Dude, just we go through the whole thing and it's like, dude, that's not mine. And that Sean just racked it from the beginning.
Dude,
Jesus.
he was so fucking out of it in the car too, though. He was just
We were legit-
charging,
We were
bro.
making jokes about him to his face. He's like, you guys talking about me? And it was like, no, Sean.
Dude, it was yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a part of me. It's like I think he kind of needed that a little bit as well, but like
The
I think he just the escape, and I think he just like I don't know, like because he's pretty stressed about like the new job and shit, and like everything
Sure,
that's
yeah.
going on, like,
I think that was
and I think that was like
big.
probably shouldn't have jumped to that, but like it is what it is now. But
It happened.
shit, man, it happened.
We just
It
gotta...
Yeah.
fucking happened,
It definitely happened. We just gotta move on.
man.
Figure out how we can move on, but...
But I was thinking about it just before, like when you said he lost like control. I don't know if I've ever really lost control like that on caps before. I'm trying to run it back, unless you know something that I don't.
Pause. No, I don't know.
Fact check
no,
that.
I don't
Fact
know.
check
I feel
that.
Like, I feel like when you're everyone, doing that sort of stuff, it's just everyone kind of loses a bit of it.
Yeah,
But, like,
that's
some
true.
people just know how to hold it together a lot better than some others.
Way better. That's so true, though. Man.
Done that in a long time.
Bad at taking drugs, man.
I agree.
Some people are.
Dude, that is a
better.
personality type.
Yeah.
Like, you need that control. Like, I've kind of seen it a bit in, like, friends when they take acid and stuff, and they can't grasp reality and they can't let go of reality.
Yeah.
It's so strange that fighting, but it's like they're fighting nothing but their brain. It's fucked.
Nah, that's true for sure.
Some people are just mentally strong, man.
Yeah.
True.
Actually, that's a really good segue. Do you guys rate yourself? You reckon you are mentally strong enough to, just in general, just to take hectic shit like that? Like, what was to happen if you were to go through a really intense experience? You reckon, what is it, fight, flight, or freeze? Like,
Dude,
what do you think?
I think about this a lot.
Me too, bro. Me
Like,
too.
I always put myself in, like, scenarios and situations that are just preposterous. It's like, what the fuck would I do? And then, like, you
Just to, like,
theorize all
test
this
yourself.
shit, but then I come to the conclusion, like, no, I don't know.
Dude.
You just don't know how you're gonna react to that.
That's the worst. Like, that's exactly where I'm at too. Because it's like, I just gotta be in that situation. It's like, no,
No.
don't do that to yourself. But I'd love to know. But
I will say, mental toughness depends, like, what kind of mental toughness. Because I feel like I'm strong in certain areas and weak in others. Like, fighting addiction and whatnot, I really struggle with that.
bro, say less.
Like, straight up. And then, yeah, emotional struggle and trauma, I feel like I can push through that okay. Like, I can hold up. But,
Interesting.
yeah, it's like, I think there's different
Do
levels.
you think that you're getting better at that as you get older?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, like, the more experiences you go through, the more life you live. I don't know. It's wisdom. And you just learn that everything's going to be the way it was before this happened because it's happened to you before.
Yeah, that's a really good way to look. I try and keep that on the back burner when I'm really fucking in the ringer and it's like, god damn.
What about you?
I don't know, man. Like, I think my mental toughness has come a long way, especially since, like, because I'm thinking back to the kind of person that I used to be, and that guy had no grasp on, like, where he was and how to deal with anything at all. Wouldn't deal with anything. You just fucking push it away, push it down, and then it's not until it, like, fucking comes out that I feel like that's make or break. You either regress and do the same thing, or you progress and, like, conquer it and get over it, and then it's like the next thing, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like last couple of times I've been in a situation where it's been, like, pretty tough mentally. I find myself just automatically being able to think about progression instead of, like, sinking deeper into that hole that I'm in, and I don't know where that came from, and that's what freaks me the fuck out. It's like, I don't even know how to tell someone that it's going to be okay, and because I don't know how the fuck I got there.
Yeah.
And I think there's a little bit of me that does know, but it's like, was that really enough? Or was there something else that I'm just not conscious of or not paying attention to? Because, like, there's that element of, like, you don't know until you know sort of thing. Like, I do this thing, like, a lot, man. I don't know if it's mindfulness or whatever it is, but I just sit and I think about everything. And because I listen to a lot of shit and I hear a lot of people talk and I learn stuff, right? So then I go back and, like, instead of just thinking random shit all the time, I'll, like, try and focus on something and think, okay, why did that happen? And how did I get out of that? Because that was pretty kind of fucking intense. Like, now that you've realized it for what it was, how the fuck did you pull yourself out of that? And it always comes back to just, like, being able to understand what people have said to me and what people are saying. And I think it's, like, actually, I think I just figured it out. I think, fucking breakthrough. But I think it's just me being more, like, willing to take what people tell me as not nonsense and, like, there's some truth behind it. Like, the whole thing, it's like we were talking about it a while ago. It's like the corniness and the cheesiness of stuff. Like, it's not corny, it's not cheesy, it's fact. And until you can hear it that way, that's the only time that it starts to be that way for you. So I think that's, like, to answer the question, I think I'm pretty mentally tough, but I don't know. It's a layered thing. Like, I think mental toughness, like you said, like, this, it's different. Like, it's a whole fucking can of worms. But I'm interested to hear what you guys, like, where you guys put yourself in that sort of thing. So please take it away.
Ollie, do you want to start?
Nah, you go ahead.
You go.
I'm not doing this. No, I signed up for it. Oh god. Okay. Well, I mean,
mental toughness.
mental. I don't know. I feel like when you're like in like a sort of state, I'd say like sort of drug induced state, I'd say my mental toughness is pretty weak, cause I don't know. It's just like I stopped taking like like MD and all that other stuff like for a while now, cause I like slowly just realized like when I do I just end up getting inside my own head, and I can't really like get out of it, and it's just that's why I try to stay away from it. So in that aspect, I think I'm pretty weak. But like when I'm like sober or like even having a couple drinks, I'm pretty. I'd like to say I'm with it, but at the end of the day, I don't know I can't gauge myself from myself. Like I haven't seen like a professional therapist or anything before. I've never seen. I really can't like say like if I'm like mentally strong or not.
Dude, can I say something? Just pull the mic from you for a sec. But you do agree with me saying the fact that you're conscious of the fact that you're aware of a certain aspect of that toughness that you don't necessarily have control over, like you said, like so that's coming from a place of like progression, you know what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
Because you've noticed and you've gone, oh fuck, like I can't really handle it like when it's like that. So I think it's only like a matter of time before like that kind of bleeds over into the other like aspect of Carl,
Right.
and he's like not there. So be interesting to see how that manifests for you. But
Well,
do you give that any thought?
I mean, I was talking with my cousin before, and like I feel like I've definitely like as you get older, I think you do get wisdom.
Yeah,
and
cool.
it's like
Like it feels easier. I mean, like going through like more stuff more and more, you start to realize like it's not like that feeling's not always gonna be there.
right.
It's gonna eventually get better. It might take like a week. Sometimes it might take like 6 months. Sometimes it takes longer, but eventually like things eventually will get a bit better, I reckon. Or at least that's the mindset that I try and have whenever I'm in like those times. But yeah,
Dude, you're a very, very positive person. Like, I see you always as like a constant beam of just energy and happiness. And how the fuck do you do that? I don't know if it's a facade you put on or something, but like,
yeah,
It's all a lie.
it's all a lie.
Show me
Yeah, honestly, I don't know, like, yeah, I'm a glass half full kind of person. I also, like, know how it feels to be in those tough times, and it's a lot, I don't know, easier to get through them when someone's positive and, like, it's gonna, be better. So I'm always, like, treating people how I want to be treated, so I'm like, it's probably, now that I think about it, it's kind of, I don't know, is it terrible to just, like, be like, I don't know, be a positive light? I don't know,
like,
but...
dude, I see it as one of your best qualities. And it, genuinely, I appreciate you for it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially just, like, being around, like, everyone. It's just... I'm just always happy when I'm, like, with everyone. Like, So, it's just easier with, like, everyone around. But, yeah, staying positive all the time is tough. It's energy exhausting.
Tough.
Yeah. Like...
Why would you?
Yeah, sometimes you're just tired and it's just like... I'm done. Like, usually I save all my energy for, like, when I'm around, like, you guys. Like, at work, sometimes I'm just like, I don't have enough energy. I have too much going on. It's like, I'm not going to be, like, mean or grumpy. It's like, but I'm not going to, like, put myself out there. It's like,
Nice.
and making jokes and, like, being hella, talkative and stuff. I'm just like, yeah.
Kind of, I feel like you've kind of found a good balance. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Say that. Yeah, that sounds... No,
No, it's just at work. Fuck off, Brenda.
Yeah, I'm just there.
I'm saving my social battery for the boys. I can't deal with your shit right now.
Yeah, hey, how's everything going? Oh my god. Brenda, you better get the fuck out of my space before I roundhouse your ass.
Have you ever snapped at work?
No, I've never snapped at work.
Good.
Good. Dude,
Yeah.
that balance is so fucking key though.
Yeah.
And I love that you bring balance in. I'm fucking on this balance thing now, man. Like that is so important. I never really understood it until I was just like, oh, why am I feeling like off right now? It's like you gotta pick and choose sometimes, man, and that's a massive one. You can't be happy all the time. I mean, you can be generally like pleased, but
Yeah.
I think it's like you said, like it's
Yeah.
different. You're not making jokes at work, but you
Yeah.
are when you're in like an environment where you can, and you think that that's the way to go.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Speaking about like being happy all the time, is anyone, I don't know actually, maybe they are. I was going to say, is anyone really happy 24/7 all the time? Like, I guess,
I doubt it.
yeah,
I
right?
doubt it. Unless you're like Elon Musk. But like I'm pretty
But-
sure he's the most depressed
Yeah.
person in this
But
world.
no, but Elon Musk, he can be like, oh, I'm sad, but I got jet skis, so I'm gonna just go jet ski real
He's
quick.
like jet skiing really sadly though.
Yeah.
I've
Not
been,
good.
I've kind of had like this thought that happiness, like, it only exists for people who don't think too much. And like, I've worded this
Yeah.
wrong in the past. Like, I don't know.
I do agree, like, if you think about stuff too much, like, when, like, I remember, like, someone was saying something about the earth and how, like, cooked it is, and it's like, I don't want to think about that. There's
Exactly.
nothing I can do,
Yeah.
like, that, like, I mean, I can do my little part, but, and it sucks, and it bums me out, and it's like, there's nothing I can do, so, what?
May as well have a good time.
Exactly.
So fair. So fair. So I'm just thinking about like how do we end the war in Ukraine? Like, how do we get the boys out of Ukraine? Legit, like how what does that look like? Do we just go over there and just fucking kill Putin?
Dude, I have no fucking clue.
Dude, I reckon,
So you were talking to like the opposite of someone who has an idea.
Bro, I have no clue either. But
well, I reckon, like, war should just be fought, like, we get, like, so all the presidents,
yes,
or like prime ministers,
yes.
it should just be one-on-one fist fights.
Should be the leaders.
Because,
in
like,
the,
I
in the
mean,
cage.
they're the ones starting it, and, like,
But fucking Putin would win.
yeah,
Dude,
Putin's rich. He's-
So,
Yeah.
actually,
Bro.
no, the Ukraine
Yeah, the Ukrainian
is-
prime minister is a fucking weapon.
Dude,
Yeah.
but nah, man. Was that the guy who's like on the like in the
in the
trenches,
trenches,
as well?
yeah.
That's not. But,
I
yo,
reckon Putin's got.
I mean, I've seen Kevin Rudd do a mean slap
Oh
shot.
man, he
I was like,
smacks the
bro,
shit out of that. He smacked
ScoMo
Yeah,
would
that's
get
someone's face.
fucking ruined.
Oh,
They would
ScoMo's
get- bro,
done.
All of Australian prime ministers would get folded in an instant.
Oh, maybe
if they're
Abbott.
up against.
Maybe Abbott.
Fuck, man. Imagine Julia.
Ooh, bro. I
Dude,
reckon
what
she
about the
moves.
dude that went swimming and drowned? Like,
Who?
do you know that guy? He
Oh,
just, like,
yeah.
went swimming one day
Harold
and then
Holt.
just, yeah, went missing.
Yup.
Dude, yeah, actually, yeah, I
I
remember
do
that.
not know. Please
Prime
indulge.
Minister of the Seas.
Oh, yeah, so...
UK Prime Minister?
No, it was
Oh,
here.
right.
And it's so... yeah, and it's so funny because, like, he went swimming and just went missing and just no one really cared. Like, everyone was just like, alright, who's next? like,
Wait, how long ago was this? You guys know?
oh, ages.
Way
It's
before
like
we were born, I
50s,
think.
60s,
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah,
Back when
Definitely
like people
a
didn't
Bob
really know
Dylan.
how to swim good.
Oh man.
yeah.
Huge thing.
Well, they thought they did.
I had no idea.
This is when, like, you remember, see, now it's like not, you're not wearing too much when you swim. This is when they used to wear, like, just full body suits and just to go swimming.
Fuck that.
Dude.
Idiots.
Yeah, but they looked good. Like,
It
just
does
like-
look good.
like
They-
a full body
so good,
tuxedo.
Those old fucking black and white photos of the
Yeah.
beach. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, they dress up to go to the ocean.
Bit of a
style.
bit of a segue. Like, what's like your thoughts on nudity?
Oh man, dude, no, you start this.
He brought that shit.
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Oh, you got this.
Ollie's passing the parcel, bro. This is not fair.
I don't know. I brought this up because, like, me and a group of friends, we're trying to organize to go to a nudist beach together, and it's like a whole bunch of like social like, bing bing bing, like things are popping up. It's like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know,
Yeah.
like, and it's really weird because I don't know why it's a problem.
Trav, I'm not ready to see you naked. I'm.
You're not invited.
Dude, I don't even think like that's yeah, anyway. Keep
But
going.
it's like we're all comfortable with our own bodies to ourselves. Like,
Speak for yourself.
no, like, I mean, the group of people we're going with. So it's like Taylor, Em, Bill, and myself.
Oh,
Like-
nice. I am coming. Second thoughts.
No, so it's not like there's no sexual tension there at all. But like, Bill
clear
already
enough.
asked the question.
Not yet though.
Bill
Yeah.
already asked the question. He's like, "What if one of us gets a boner?" I was like, "Dude, don't even fucking do
Dude.
that." Oh, fuck.
Bill's the thinker.
He's ahead of it.
He's
Nah.
ahead of it.
Dude, yeah, that'd be my worst fear at a nudist beach. Just being rock hard and being like,
But what's the problem with that?
yeah,
True.
it's I guess it's like a compliment
Yeah, well, like, how do you feel
Right?
when a dog gets a boner?
turned on. I mean, what? No, oh, gross, yuck, nah, not me. What?
Well, like,
Car?
Hungry.
It's kind of sweet.
Oh, but I don't know, man. Nudist beach. Is there any in Australia?
Yes, Alexandra Bay in Noosa.
Damn, god damn it, Alexandra.
Yes, actually, I forgot that existed.
Where is that?
So you know where Sunshine Beach is at all?
Yeah.
So you pretty much runs the whole way down the coast. It goes Maroochydore, and then like Coolum and whatnot, Perigian, then where I grew up, Castaways,
Right.
Sunshine Beach, and then there's like a big national park.
Back to the roots.
And if you go over like some stairs and stuff through the national park, it's like a kilometre walk. There's just this bay. It's completely
Does it need
unpatrolled.
like the fairy pools or whatever?
Can't like yeah. If you keep walking through there, you'll get
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You
You've
can come
been
around
there.
from either
I
side.
have been there. Actually.
Dude, I went there when I was a
I've been there.
kid. Like,
Damn, what was that
not
like?
to be nude, but like,
Yeah, I was like,
it was so fucked up.
What's
Alright,
like the kid?
my dad took me,
Yeah.
and I'm like with my dad and Bill,
Bro,
and
Francis got the rig out, didn't
I
he?
think, no. Jesus, fuck. No, he used to wear budgie smugglers in those days, so there was nothing really that
Oh,
we hadn't
true.
seen.
No secret there.
But yeah, I remember specifically my dad was like, alright, let's go through the bush at this beach just because like there's gonna be a bunch of naked people. We didn't really know. And we start walking through the bush and there's fucking people naked in the bushes.
They can't
How
even.
old were you?
I was like maybe 8, 9.
Old enough to remember.
But we were just trying to go like to the national park. We're trying to go for a nice walk and then got exposed to some old man dick and some saggy titties.
Damn. So it's a lot of oldies then.
It's mainly oldies.
Dude, that isn't that like so interesting though? Like,
They're free, bro.
like it. You rarely see young. Well, I mean, not really here, but like in Europe, it's a massive thing
Yeah.
because everyone gets naked there. I remember we went to Positano when we were like, I don't know, 13 or whatever it was, and this chick just like, I don't feel proud about this, but that was a really long shower that night for sure. Because
Yeah.
I remember
Fucking
seeing
up.
that and I was just like, damn, she's like not old. That's fucking crazy to me. And there was heaps of them like that. But isn't it weird that it's like here for whatever reason? Like you were just saying before, there's like this weird like animosity towards. It's like I don't know.
One of the like Brazilians that we've been hanging out with on the Gold Coast, he literally just said it blunt. He's like, Aussies, they're sexually fucking frigid.
Yeah.
And it's so true because it's like ingrained in our culture to be like respectful and like house and wife, one partner for life. Like it's really, I think it's toxic in a way. Like,
Dude.
because I think that creates
But you
problems.
think monogamy is toxic?
In a way, yeah.
Damn.
I think everyone should be able to fuck everyone. Like monogamy is to those who want it. And if they don't want it, bro, why hold them? Let them fuck.
No, I see you.
Dude, I remember there was a post on Twitter by Joey Badass. He made like a comment against Tristan Thompson or whatever, who keeps just fucking cheating on all of his wives. He was like, dude's obviously not monogamous. Like, stop asking him for it. Like, he's not gonna
Straight
give it
up.
to you. And I like that idea because it's like, if it don't fit for you, it don't fit for you, man. Like, it's never gonna end well for the other person.
It's kind of like our society forces that idea.
Yeah, oh, totally. And I think you know what it is. It's more so Western culture as well,
Yes.
because like in Europe and stuff. Like I was gonna say a bit of in Brazil, they fucking all the time. Like everyone gets it in
It's
Brazil.
rampant, man.
Alright,
It's
when we
just
going to Brazil, guys?
all the time, bro.
Argentina.
Why do you think I'm going, man?
why do you think I'm going? But yeah, that's interesting. That yeah. Would you say that you're like into monogamy or more or less coming away from that now?
See, in my head, I've always had the idea of like wife and children, and that's like end goal, happiness for me.
Yeah.
But that idea is slowly changing, and that like idea of that happiness doesn't seem as real anymore. Like it's there, you can definitely have it, but I feel like you just have to bend and break in certain ways that I don't know if I'm willing to.
Yeah.
And
True.
my idea is still wife and children, but now my thinking is like, if I have a wife and child, I don't give a fuck if that woman is fucking every night, like going out slaying town. As long as she comes home and still loves me, I'm happy. That's good.
I was gonna say I think I'm kind of there as well because I was like I like the idea of having a wife and the kids, but at the same time it's like You look at these people that are married for like so long, and it's like, dude, if you could just like fuck that out of you, you'd make everyone so much more happy. Like, it'd relieve so much tension. And I think it's the biggest hurdle is becoming comfortable with the idea that you can do that without like fucking your shit up. And I think you have to come from the right place, because you cannot, like, you hear it all the time, like these people that are like in these open relationships, someone's always going in not committed, but they're like, yeah, okay, because I like the person. You can't do that shit. You 100%. Have to be there yourself. You have to be putting that idea on the table at the exact same time, or you're gonna fuck yourself. You're gonna play yourself. And same level. And it's like, I don't know where I'm at on that level, but it's like, maybe one day I'll get there, and if I do, fuck, man, I hope that if I meet somebody that they kind of think that way too, because if not, like, having to hold that in, like, without even sounding awful, like, that's
what leads to cheating and shit.
Resentment. I was going to say resentment, like, disassociation, that's where that comes from. And it's like, if you just had the opportunity to do that with no repercussions, but with, like, repercussions that didn't involve, like, you losing half your shit, not talking to your kid, you know, like,
dude,
hectic.
Let him fuck the secretary. That's it. Like, dude, serious. Like, he's gonna fuck the secretary, and then he's gonna realize, like, oh shit, no, I was happier there.
That should be a movement. Let him fuck.
Dude, honestly,
right in the street.
Honestly, I'm all for it.
Let him fuck the secretary.
Dude, I'm really glad that we're talking about this, and we've got like this platform where we can remember this conversation. It's like, I'd love to see how this changes moving forward, because
I guarantee it's gonna change.
Well, that's the thing, you know what I mean? It's like, but we're already having these seeds of ideas. So it's going to be weird to see how that morphs in the future. Is it going to regress? Is it going to get more intense?
Get more extravagant, because I'm feeling more like myself the more I lean that way.
Yeah, that's such a good way to say it. Like, I think being
comfortability.
Being comfortable enough to explore as well, I think, is really like what I'm chasing these days. It's like, if I feel like I'm stagnating in some aspect, like, you know, in my life or whatever, I want the ability to be able to explore my options. And I don't want that to be limited to work, hobbies. I want that to be a part of my everyday life, if that makes sense.
100%.
And figuring out how to make that a possibility, man, that's like, I don't think I'm there yet. I haven't figured that out, but like, it's like I said, these seeds have been planted and they're starting to sprout. So who knows? Maybe the plant will die, or maybe it'll fucking give me some fruit. I have no idea, but
who knows, man?
I'm excited to see where it goes. But to pull it back in, I'm not comfortable to go to Nudie Beach at all. Fuck that noise.
Dude, I'll let you know how it goes. Like,
yeah, honestly, please do. Please do.
Like, film it or something, man.
I'll just get like the head cam on.
Nice cut. Oh no.
Alright. What are your opinions on that?
No, I think what you said just now was pretty fucking revolutionary, man. You kind of just opened my eyes about monogamy and stuff, because it's so like kind of 2000 and late with that, like, one thing for the rest of my life. I mean, it sounds fucking beautiful. It does, but I think the realistic sort of, perspective on it is, that's a long time to be married for the rest of your life, man. Like, it's, I don't know how my parents do it. They've been married for a fuck long time, but...
What scares me the most? Like, it's... In this, again, I hate to be like, oh, I'm on this, like, self-discovery kick or whatever, but, like, I've grown so much in a year, Like, and I feel like a huge part of that is because I've been allowed to grow without anybody there to kind of hold me to those standards that I was holding on to when I met that person or whatever. That scares me about a relationship and just moving forward. It's like, I don't want to not be able to grow, because then I'm going to get stuck and I'm going to feel like I was, and that fucking scares the shit out of me.
Then I regret it, and then resentment, that's what you said, right?
Exactly. It all comes back to like this resentment. I hate the feeling of like looking at someone that you care about and going, oh, you fuck, like, I hate that. That's I don't want, that's evil. I think that's pure evil, when you're looking at someone and you're like, you took something from me. No, man, like, you can't
go
look
John Wick on us.
Just look at, you took everything from me. But you can't, and I realize it's like, that's not that person, that's me not being honest with myself. And like, I'm trying to let go of so much resentment, and it's like, you can't, because that's not who you were then, so that's just what happens, but you're different now, and how do you navigate the world now moving forward, especially when it comes to relationships and like, you know, trying to get that end goal of the family, the kids, the wife or whatever. How do you get there without that? And it's like, yeah, maybe I need to change the way like I look at a family and kids. Maybe it's like 6 kids but like 4 different women. You know, like maybe it's that and just like
What's that religion?
Mormons? Yeah, Mormons can have many wives.
Bro, Mormons, they live
damn,
in it. They're doing
dude, that
it
shit
right.
is old as fuck. They figured it out so long ago.
Fuck,
There's
we're
another
late.
one too,
We're late
yeah.
as fuck.
The beautiful thing about that as well, it's like it's the same in Muslim culture.
Yeah.
Like having a community of women raise each other's children is like it's fucking ridiculous. Like the amount of power, and it's like it's the guy isn't in charge at fucking all. They are the like they are literally they're making every
wanna be.
decision. There's no head bitch. It's like it's
Oh, there's
beautiful.
a. Oh, there is a head bitch. No, bro. Inshallah, bro. Allahu Akbar, bro. Let's fucking go.
I mean, you can do that here. You don't have to go anywhere.
It's legal.
Bro, we've been doing it for 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, show
Yeah.
us the roster, Ollie.
Yeah, but imagine that, like, so you're dating someone and then you cheat. You're like, oh no, I'm Muslim. This is fine. Like, no, it's not fine. It's like, are you shaming my religion? That's not cool.
It's like, I gotta go pray now.
Yeah, it's like, wait, we need to argue. It's like, I got
See,
it.
you're on the side chick, you're just like, I can't believe this bitch, man. Like, she just doesn't understand. Oh, God.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
That
Yeah.
shit really goes, man.
What are your views, Ollie?
Yeah, what are your views on monogamy and shit?
Monogamy?
I don't know. Your parents are still married?
Yeah,
Wait,
my parents are still married.
Monogamy and nudity.
Alright, so the nudity beach, I'm all for.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I'd just be so in my head about like, I don't want to get hard, don't get hard.
Bro, where would
Because
you
like,
you have to like look up the entire time, bro. You can't just be like, hey, bro.
And you'll see like a phallic shaped fucking cloud.
yeah, cloud on the
Everything, bro.
So yeah, like, see, I'm comfortable with being nude, but yeah, I think that would be in my head the whole time, just like, yeah, I don't know. And as you said, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't know, hey.
Something holding you back.
Yeah. All the blood would just rush straight down.
Ollie just passes the fuck.
Yeah. There's like, I lose all of the blood in my brain.
Just imagine though.
Just dead, just fucking steaming.
Pale as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I think
No.
my idea of it is like exposing myself to situations like that. 'Cause
I
have the
like that.
exact
It's
same
like
fear.
it's honestly, yeah, open yourself up to new experiences and stuff.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
That's gonna be my way of trying to get over my own like issues with my body and like
Yeah.
thinking about
And
getting
I think-
hard in public and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Well, I think it's a great idea too because like at the nudity beach, like everyone's naked. I feel like there's no judgment or anything there.
No.
It's like you're free and yeah, everyone's
It's
in the same.
literally nice car.
Yeah, it's legit. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think it'd be a good experience. But yeah, I'm thinking like if you could go and then just get some numbing cream. Actually, I don't know if that would work.
Numbing cream? What are you talking about, bro?
Oh, but then I don't know.
Bro, fuck that. I'm
Nah.
taking Viagra, bro.
You take a bite.
on the direct opposite.
Any opportunity, I am not
Well,
missing.
I am not rocking
Yeah.
up to that beach soft.
Dude, fair fucking enough.
True.
Oh, you gotta like balance it, just go half hard.
Oh yeah, the good in between.
Oh, tied off.
But yeah, so
Monogamy.
the monogamy. Yeah, see, that's the same as me, Trap, when you were saying about like we kind of got brought up that way, like as like this is the end goal, and like yeah, like seeing multiple people at the same time is wrong, and all that. Which yeah, of course it is, but unless you're Muslim or Mormon.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, because yeah, I've got the same end goal. Hey, like, wife and kids and everything, and like I don't know, like even now, I don't know. I still am just like, I just want to be with one person.
Dude, that's so fair.
Yeah, but then again, I guess I haven't been with a person long enough to experience the longevity.
Yeah.
So
That's a huge part of it.
yeah,
Some people are like out of the rule, like they're
Yeah.
an exception to the rule, and they can just literally be together forever and never lose the love. Like, that's
Yeah.
the thing. I think it does exist.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's like I look at my mum and dad who've been together for ages. I'm like, this is crazy. But yeah, like it's like when you think about time. Like, let's not talk about time, guys. No, like it's a long time to like be with someone, live with them, see them 24/7. Because when you're married, I guess like your whole like day, like is which literally like Monday to Friday you see them. Even on the weekend, sometimes it would just be you
Together
and
the
your
whole time.
partner. Yeah. And then you obviously go out and like see friends, but there's still a long time to be with someone. And so mad props and respect to people that can stay together that long.
That's
Like
so
that's
fucking
it's
fair.
insane. Yeah.
Shout out to the couples out
Shout
there.
out. Just want to shout out to all those couples.
Dude, I just thought of a question. Do you think it's harder to be monogamous, like for our generation moving forward, than it was for like our parents and shit? Do you think that's something that?
Yes and no. I think we're just as strong as them mentally. If we wanted it, we would. But less people want it.
Yeah, like I guess like now with like everything like Tinder and all that, I don't know actually, but like back in the day it was very. I mean, I feel like a lot like people more religious back then. Like I feel like there was more like hard Catholics, and so they were like
Hard Catholics.
So I guess for me I feel like yes and no.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, yes, because I feel like they had this vision where I was like, no, we have to stay together. But then
Well, dude, like my mum, she was raised in that kind of environment. She had her first child with someone who was very physically abusive, and she was faced with the choice: get married to this guy, spend the rest of your life with him, and do that, or just don't.
Yeah.
And obviously she didn't get married to him, and she met my dad, moved to Australia, and whatnot. But I think she still does talk about him in such a loving way, and I think people are destined to be with more than one person sometimes.
Yeah. Like if you think about it, like there's so many people like on this world. Like I wonder how many people, like if you could actually just like see all the people that you'd be like, actually compatible with, that's like the exact opposite.
That'd be
That'd be cool, yeah.
Like seeing that fucking matrix of people, just being like, holy fuck, man. I gotta go to India. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I've been actually digging those, on Instagram now. It's like TikTok. Oh, it's basically the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
But like the filters, they're like predicts like where's my soulmate from,
oh,
like shit like that.
off, bro.
No, it's like just people's reactions. I love doing those. Like,
Have you done one?
yeah, of course.
Where's your soulmate?
Like 18 in my child.
Argentina. No. I got Sweden.
Cab, bro. Nice. I think they're pretty nice out there, aren't they?
Yeah, real nice. From what I know, I don't know.
Bro, okay.
But yeah, no, I love that we're having this talk about monogamy. I think because it's going to change for me personally. It fluctuates all the time, and that idea of like, where's your soulmate from and stuff. Like I was thinking about it just as you brought it up. Like a lot of families that like I'm pretty close with and stuff. Like my parents are from Italy and they met here. They didn't meet there. They met here. Like my friend Blake and Jade, like you guys know them. Like their parents, one's from Taiwan and one's from London, and they met in, I don't know where they met, but it wasn't in either of those places. And now they're here. It's like when we think about it, like where it's, I think they had they weren't looking for it and they found it in the most incredible way and in these awesome places. And I think if we limit ourselves to the idea of not, I don't know, I don't want to say monogamy, but like it's like if we limit ourselves to that idea, how much are we cutting off? Like how much, like what you were trying to say, it's like how, what I got from it was like how much are you missing like if you don't do that thing? And it's like, damn, that's kind of where I'm at. It's like maybe my soulmate isn't from Brisbane, like maybe she's or he's like from somewhere else.
Probably
like,
isn't, bro.
I love those TikToks. It's just like, dude, your soulmate is not from Logan. Like, relax.
I swear she is, bro.
Dude, quick fact. This is out of nowhere, but Jackie Chan grew up in Canberra.
Grew up in Canberra, like here. Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I did. We did discover this the other day, which is pretty crazy.
That's hectic.
It is pretty. He went to school in like a huh? Yeah.
Queebian or whatever.
It was like
fucked up.
It's like the fucking like the you know how they have like the consulates.
Oh
Like,
yeah. So he was like a kid of one of those guys.
Yeah,
oh,
international
fucking
student. Yeah. So he grew up in Australia, which is crazy.
Dude, you know it fucking wigs me the fuck out all the time. It's like these people that are just incredibly successful and have lived these full lives. It's like, oh my god, is that gonna be us? Like, are we gonna have those moments where we go and have these fucking incredible experiences that we like then remember and reminisce? And are we gonna achieve greatness and success?
I fucking hope so, bro.
I fucking hope so too, man. I'm fucking really hope so. It's like, I don't take it anymore.
I gotta buy a fucking ticket somewhere soon, bro, or else.
Dude, I was gonna say, like, I really want to talk to you guys about something, and I think Trav might be on the same boat. But it's like this idea, like, I have this plan now. It's like I think Trav's got a plan too about keeps bringing up Argentina, like.
Yeah, he's definitely
like,
keen on that.
And I was kind of telling you guys at the party the other night, but I never really got into it. But it's like, I have like a bit of a plan now, and it's completely different. And I think it came from the point of me going like, I'm free to do whatever. I'm gonna fucking do it. You know, like I did this, done that. Now I gotta do that. Like, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. And it's like, does anyone else feel like this? Like, is everyone else like on the same wave, or am I crazy? But to hear that you've got some sort of that's fucking hectic, because it's like, if it's not going to happen now and we don't make it happen now, when's it going to fucking happen? And I keep thinking, I'm like, I'm going to regret it, dude. Like, I have these ideas, and I have like these worlds and these scenarios that I've made up in my head, and I'm like, I want to live them, not all of them, fucking God knows that not all of them, but like some of them, and some of them are in grasp, like in reach for the first time. And I'm sitting here sometimes and I'm like, I can do that. Like, I can just do that. And there's like this weird thing stopping me, but I've said, fuck it. Like, 2 years, that's it. After 2 years, that's my deadline. Like, that's make or break. If I'm not there in 2 years, that's it. Like, if I've tried, you know. Yeah. So 2 years time to allocate for myself to chase a dream, not like the dream, but like a dream. And I think that's, oh man, I'm just like, I'm stoked about it, and I'm so curious to see if anybody else is sort of on the wavelength. And I want to open up the floor to you, man. I want you to fucking let me in on the dream, dog.
I was just gonna ask before that.
Yeah.
What is your dream?
Oh, you want to know my dream?
I want to know your dream.
Okay, I'll tell you my dream if you tell me your dream.
Of course.
Dude, I need like.
Fuck is going on?
Nah, okay. So my dream involves like, I want to take this sort of stuff a little bit more seriously than I thought I did initially, and it's opened up like a world of possibilities. And I realized I like talking and I like listening, and I love to hear stories, and I want to be able to tell some stuff too. And I've realized the only way that I'm going to be able to tell stories is I gotta live. So I'm like, this is one part of my life that I want to grow, but I need to grow those other things too. Like, there's a life in Italy that I've just, you know, I haven't been living for a while. Like, I've had the opportunity. I've been so blessed to go there as much as I have, but it's like, now it's my turn to properly go there and have a go and see what my life is like there. See if there is a life over there for me. Yeah. And what I can make of it and how far I can take it and shit. And it's like, I've got a really good opportunity because I speak the language and I've got some family and shit over there. I gotta go. You know, and I'm at a point now where I feel like I finally can, and I don't feel I don't feel bad to do that, because there was I've been thinking about it for a long time. Ever since I left school, I was like, I'd love to go there, but I got this, you know. But I feel, again, it comes back to like feeling secure with myself now. It's like, I remember I used to think, I'm like, I'm gonna lose all my friends, my family's gonna hate me for it. It's like, I'm over that now. Like, that's just childish nonsense, and I'm at a point now where it's like, I feel good enough about this as I do everything else that I'm doing here. Why am I not going to do that? So now I'm going to do that. So the idea is just fucking study a little bit, get my like diploma of translation, so I can become like a consultant for, you know, for anything. Like, I can translate stuff, and the possibilities are everywhere. It's like an actual fallback, you know, and that's kind of how I look at it as well. Yeah, not the end goal, but a goal. Yeah. You know, to help me just achieve the other stuff. So if I've given myself 2 years, and that's kind of how I like pulled away from everything that I'm doing here. It's like, I gotta do this, and my dad was fucking all about it. He just understood. He was just like, because I said to him, like, I was just so honest. I was like, I need to do it, otherwise I'm gonna fucking hate myself for the rest of my life. And he just looked at me and he's just like, I get it. And I was like, whoa, I was like, whoa, that feels so good to hear from the person that I was so worried to tell about this. It's like fucking awesome. But yeah, so that's the plan, boys. I'm gonna fuck over there,
yeah.
and just hang out for a bit and see what goes.
What's the deadline? Speak it into existence.
2 years. So I've
So
got
like literally in 2 years' time.
well, not the end of this year, and the end of next year, or the start of not so the not
2024.
2024, right?
At the start of 2024.
The end of 2023 or the start of 2024. In between that time there. Like, I hate the fucking cold, so I don't want to go there when it's fucking snowing. So
Fair enough.
trying to work around that. But that's the end goal, man. Like, I got some shit here that I really need to get done for myself, like some other shit as well. And then after that, it's full send towards the current dream that's in the pipeline. And then when I get there, there's a bit of me that's like, just figure it out. And it's like, I think I need that, because if I get too in my head about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to fall, I feel like I'll fall short, and then I know what happens when I feel like that. So I want to mitigate that entire thing by just not having that in the back of my mind. So just go there and just make it happen. Like, whatever I need to do to get where I got to go, do it. And I feel like I'm old enough now to really know what that means, and to be able to pull my head out of my ass a little bit and just do what I got to do. So, and like a huge inspiration is Rodrigo. Like he came here, man, and he's from like a pretty well off family, and he fucking slept in his car for 6 months just to not be there. And I was like, damn, like, fuck, you can do it. Like, you can totally do it, man.
That dream.
Chasing the dream, man. Like, and I look at that, and I look at the fire and like the hunger he has. Sorry to use these fucking stupid words, but it's like, it's true. Like, you look at him and he's got it, and I'm like, I know that I have that, but I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, I'm sure I have that here for certain things, but it's like, man, that's burning way brighter right now, and I want to chase the fucking flame, you know?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. But yeah, man, dude, I'd love to hear about what's going on with Argentina, bro. Please, fill us
I
all
like
in.
your dream. I like your dream.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for liking my dream.
Give it a like.
No, it's like I've got a plan set out.
Yep.
The general dream is, in short, I want to start some sort of movement. Like, I don't actually know what that translates to. Like, I'm still working on that part. But for the next year, my plan is, I'm writing this album, releasing this album. As soon as the album's released, I'm going to Argentina for 3 months. Well, more in general, I'm going to South America for 3 months. And when I get there, I'm going to buy a car and sleep in my car, drive around, see as much of Argentina as I can.
Yep.
Once I've seen that, I'm going to go to Bolivia, wherever. Just whatever countries I can go to that I won't die in. But you know.
Fair.
True.
Yeah. So do you reckon you'll like record some stuff over there, or at least write some music, and then when you come back, record it?
Yeah, so I'm not going to be taking any instruments or anything with me. So it'll be solely writing.
Yeah.
But I don't doubt I'll come back with just like a book film or something.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like some Hemingway shit, dog.
Hemingway year, brother.
Yeah, to bring it all back, like, and it's fucking crazy because I feel like I've sort of manifested this for myself. It's like I had this dream about, like, I was sitting on a beach with like Ernest Hemingway, and we were just talking about stuff, and the number 23 was just popping up everywhere. And like, even in my waking moments, I was like 23, and then I put the dots together for myself, and I was like, this is the year. Like, I'm 23 this year. This is the year that I put the foot on the gas for everything and just live more life. I do shit on the weekdays now. Like, that's fucking crazy, you know? Like, I've just been saying yes to more things that I would never have said. Not that they're bad or anything, but it's like similar to, like, you're just doing that now. And I feel like that's where I'm at too. It's like, I'm just doing shit because I want to do it. And I had that excuse that, this is my year. But now it's like morphed into this whole thing where it's just like, you're alive again. Like, you're doing it, man. And that's awesome. That to see that, like, in, like, not inside myself, but in someone else, that's fucking awesome. That's, man.
Gonna make it happen, man.
Oh, bro, that makes me way happier than you think it does.
There is, like, a bit more to Argentina, though.
Yeah.
What it really is to me is it's a deciding point. Basically, like, if the music isn't commercially viable, so if I don't make any money from it, which I'm fucking doubt. But anyway, if it doesn't happen, then I have to think about going into something realistic. And like, in essence, I'm going to come back from there if it hasn't caught anything, then I'm gonna just sell my soul, go into a regular job and make some money.
Damn. So yeah, that's kind of heartbreaking though. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird because that's it. Hey, it's like if you can't like do your dreams, like oh well, I had to go into this job now, and it's like maybe you'll like the job, but at the end of the day, it's not what you want to be doing.
Even in that, the end goal is still start a movement.
Yeah.
So it's like either way, I'm gonna do something crazy.
Yeah.
And if it's gonna be through music, that'll be fucking sick. But if I have to work my ass off and then do what I want to do, that'll also be sick.
Yeah, that'd be so good. Nah, dude, I'm sure like it'll take off. Like, I've heard some of your stuff already, and I honestly love it. So, look,
It's gonna be
I reckon,
interesting.
I reckon it will. But like, would you ever think of like if it doesn't take off, trying again? Like, because I feel like a lot of some artists, you know, their first tracks don't like kick off, and then later down the track something pops up like of yours, and then people do a deep dive, and I'm just like, yo, where has this person been this whole time? You know?
I've half been thinking like another career I could do is like ghostwriting and like, just writing songs for other people and just let them take it. Kind of thought about doing like kind of a Rick Rubin, like where it's
dude,
you're just
I fucking see that for you.
you're there to support people in the process and bring the best out of them. I think I'd be pretty good at that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like ghostwriting would be pretty good because it's still, I mean, the message of your song is still being enjoyed by the millions. So it still would be rewarding in itself. Like, I guess if you want to be like a artist and you don't, it's still, I don't know, people still hearing your message and like,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's like, it's legacy. Like, I just want to leave something behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Fellas, dreams.
Dreams, bro.
Damn, so I had this dream last night. It's crazy, and like a sheep just bit my face off. Nah, okay, so yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, it was wild, man. Nah, so yeah, I don't know with dreams. Like, I do think about that. See, it sucks because I'm in the mindset of like, with like, I want to make these like skits and stuff for a legacy so I can look back and be like, that was funny. I'm really glad I did that. I don't think any of them will take off, but I just want to do it while I can. And like, it's honestly a creative outlet and I love that. And then, I don't know. Like, I don't know. At the end of the day, my dream is just to be happy. Usually people make me happy. So I guess, see, it's weird. It's like, it's back to this monogamous thing. It's like, I don't know, right now I'm in the headspace where it's like, see, I'm happy with people and certain people make me happy. So it's like, if I can find like that special someone that will make me happy and like I can make them happy, then I don't know. I feel like for me, that's my dream. And everything else is kind of just having fun on the side. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I want to go to Canada. So yeah. No, so I don't have any. Well, I did have the original plan of doing a season next year, but it was like either I do a season or I do a holiday. And I was like, if I go alone, I'm not going to do a holiday. Like, I'm going to go there and then so I can meet people. And like, I think that'd be really good because get me out of my comfort zone. Like, I definitely struggle with like just meeting new people. I don't know. And I feel like that'd be really good. But then I was talking to Jaco and he said he wanted to go for like 2 weeks. I'm like, yo, that'd be sick if we did a trip. Yeah, I just really want to go, back to the snow because like I love it.
Have you been to Canada?
No, I've been to Japan.
Yeah.
And then I want to go to Canada because like so much is legal. Yeah.
That's the only reason. Fuck the awesome fucking snow.
Oh my god, the snow's so good. I mean, that's just like icing on the top. Like it just looks so good. I love it. I really want to go. Yeah, but what about you, Carl? What are your dreams?
Like a lot. I've been doing a lot of thinking recently because I broke my shit, broke my ass. So like I've just been in bed, just thinking about like what I've been doing like with myself, and it's honestly been pretty slack. I've been like just going through the motions, working at like Coles and shit, just like getting my money and then spending it. But like I'm just trying to think of like long term now, like what else can I do like after I finish, like, my studies and stuff. So, and
like I've noticed that my mindset has like progressively like sort of changed throughout these like past 3 months and stuff. Like I want to start my own company with like just to get like some more income streams sort of thing. I don't like if you get what I'm saying. Like just to be a bit more comfortable instead of just because I saw this great interview yesterday night with Mos Def, and he was saying something about people have been spending too much time about like being the money and like being rich, but like when you focus on the money and like you're just going through the motions, you don't even appreciate that money. Like you end up just blowing that shit, and that was exactly what I was doing last year. I was like going out like 24/7, just blowing cash, and just didn't really like appreciate it, And yeah, well, the dream is that I feel like I've been focused too much on the money side of things when that's not the case. It's like you got to focus on the quality of life instead of the quantity of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's most def. Don't quote me on that, but like
yeah, that's calm.
on my tombstone, please. No, but like the quality of life, man. That's a great statement, man. Because like I feel like people are too focused on, like money and like wealth or richness, but like I just want to be wealthy, as in have enough money to have fun, support myself, support others, and I think that's where like quality of life comes up, But yeah, that's the dream, just to be comfy,
Alright, can I ask
Yeah.
Boys, how are we getting there?
Oh, okay. So we're gonna.
How are we getting there?
All right. So
Because I want in on this. Like, how are we getting these dreams, boys?
So we transfer this to a OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
Then we bust down.
Oh.
I don't know how we're gonna get there, but I mean, I'm sure everyone's got their own little ideas coming through their minds. Like, I'm sure you guys don't just want to grind it out for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But I'm only speaking for myself.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, I don't know. Hey, like, it's definitely right now in a period of, I don't know, like this year, because I finished uni last year. I'm just kind of like taking this year off and just doing me for a little bit before having to get like serious about stuff. I don't know. So doing like the things I like, that's like career wise. Like I don't want like a full-time job just yet. I'm still looking for other jobs, but I don't want to go full-time just yet. I want to enjoy life while I can. Like, I don't want to look back and be like, I didn't do that season in Canada. I didn't like go to Argentina. It's like, because I feel like the older you get, the more responsibilities you got. And it's like, I want to use this time wisely, I guess, and do the things I like doing so I don't look back. But I don't know, like, yeah.
It kind of reminds me of something my mum told me down in Canberra. Like, she had a look at Tracy, and for context, my sister Tracy, she's just had a baby in December, 3 months ago now. Oh, actually, today. He's 3 months old.
Yeah,
shout out.
What's up?
But yeah, she's basically said, your sister wanted to travel the world, but now she can't. I wanted to travel the world, but I didn't get the chance to. You have to do it for us.
Yeah.
Damn,
That's wild.
bro, do not get anyone knocked
Yeah.
up.
Straight up.
You gotta
Straight
watch that shit, bro. Like,
nah,
for real. that
baby,
happens.
game over.
Yeah.
We've talked about that.
Yeah. Game over, man. Game over.
Nah, man, that's a fucking bomb. Like, that is such good fuel for the fire, though. Like, holy fuck, man.
Some support as well.
Really did give me a push.
Yeah.
I never expected it as well from her. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
that's
nice.
like out of left
That
field.
doesn't even
That's
sound
crazy.
like your mom did.
I know.
That's wild.
Damn. Yeah, I kind of like sympathize with your mom. I see that a little bit in my parents as well. Like, and even like my aunties and stuff. Like, they even now they still have so much life and shit that they want to live, but they kind of can't,
Yeah.
And it's like and that's kind of where I'm looking at it from as well. That's where my perspective sort of comes from. It's like, I don't want to be like them, but it's like I don't want to be them in that sense where there's like something that I didn't get to do, like even if it doesn't, like also this sort of stuff, like if this isn't not like is nothing, it's something to me, and that's what I'm chasing. Those things that mean something to me, because even if I have to then come back and get a job and shit doesn't work out, whatever, I did that thing that I said that I wanted to do. And if it didn't work out, it's nobody else's fault. It might not even be my fault. Like, but I did it. You know what I mean? And I think that's the most important thing.
Man,
I was gonna answer your question, and I think there's only 3 ways to achieve your dreams.
Yeah, okay. Let's
In
go.
my personal opinion, so either you're working hard, either you get lucky, or you sell your soul.
Damn, okay.
And
I'd
for-
agree with most of those. Yeah, actually, no, all of
context,
those.
Selling your soul doesn't literally mean doing a fucking seance and meeting the devil.
Or
like-
does it?
No, I believe like selling your soul is a metaphor for, in music, it's for bending and going commercial, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Like bending your true identity and becoming something that people want rather than yourself.
Yeah.
Right, is that what you mean? Like,
So
if you were to sell out, you'd be like promoting something you wouldn't.
I wouldn't be myself.
Yeah.
You'd pretend to be something else.
Yeah, do what you had to do to like keep
But
being in that.
In a business sense, like selling your soul, like for me, I would go into real estate. Like that's where I feel like I would fit very naturally, but there's going to be so much of me resenting myself for being in that position. And that is where it's like, that's where you've sold yourself.
Yeah.
Because you've just fucking, you're not doing what you want to do.
Damn, bruh.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm selling myself, sure.
yeah.
A lot of people do, man. Most people, I'd say most people
What
do.
soul?
Yeah. Nah, man, like that whole idea of just like working to make ends meet to then achieve your dreams. I think that is so like once you say that that's what you're going to do, if you're not actively working towards those dreams while you're working, that's how you get lost, and then that's how you become a part of the machine. I think if you can find a way to, obviously grind, work or whatever and still make time for whatever it is that's really keeping you going, you're good. Like, that's also fine. And I think if you're not in a position, like, it's a very privileged point to say, I'm going to fucking go here and do that, Not many people can do that. And there's people that are still living their dreams and being happy, but also kind of selling their soul a little bit. And I think, again, it's really good to have these talks now because that could be the mindset in a couple of years. It's not mine now. Fuck no, I'd rather die than have to do that. I was so miserable until I took the leap to go, no, enough's enough. That's when I was like, whoa, I feel good about this. Maybe that'll change, but for the moment, I think, and this is kind of where my question comes from, was like, how are you going to achieve your dreams? It's like, for me, when I ask someone that question, it's like, it's because I've started doing stuff that I'm passionate about and that give me something, like I see it in all of you guys here. Like, I know you guys have got those things, and it's not my place to say you're not doing enough or you're not doing anything at all, but it is my place to say make sure you do it, make sure you make that time, because what it's done for me and what it's done for people that I know, fuck, man, like, I look back at it and I'm like, you were living in the shadows willingly for so long. Like, you put yourself there, you did that, and you got yourself out. Like, you can do this. And I know it makes it easier now that I've gone through some stuff to see and have the ability and the position to be able to look at myself back then and go, damn, like, I love that, but I didn't get there alone. And I think that's kind of where I was going with the dreams thing. It's like, there are so many people that helped me out of that hole that I didn't think would help me out of that hole. And I think it wasn't until I thought about it and started saying it that shit actually started happening, So I think, advice for dreams just in general, you got to start, I think, somewhere. And I just want everyone I know to be on the path too. Like, I want to see that in everyone else. It's because I know what I've got and I know what they've got and I know what could be. And I think that was enough for me to keep going, and I hope that's enough. But actioning the dreams, I think it's just more like when I ask you guys, it's just like, I hope that you got it. Like, you can do it. Like, you got support, whether you know it or not. Like, there's always somebody that's your biggest fan, and he's in the room, you know what I'm saying? Like, the dreams are they're just there. Like, we're talking about it. That's the first step. I'll hold everyone accountable, like, that's, even if I don't say it to your face, like, I'll look at you and I'll be like, gotta live your dreams, man. Gotta live your dreams. But I don't see the opposite of that happening in this room. Like, with the people that are here, I don't see us falling. Well, you guys, I don't see any of us falling into that trap again, if that makes sense. Because we started you shared so much that I didn't know that was your dream. I didn't know that was your dream. but I do now, and you know, like again now, like you've reminded yourself, and that's why I think talking and having the conversation about this sort of stuff is so important, because it does way better than like sitting alone thinking about it. Like you've got that element of like putting it into the world. It exists now. It's always going to exist. Like you can stop thinking about it, but it'll be alive somewhere in someone's head, you know? And that's huge. That's huge.
I just want to add on to that before we move on. I saw you do it before, but basically I just want to praise the power of conversation. And even when it feels like it's pointless to talk about something, when you're talking about it, often you can talk yourself through your own problems.
Yes.
It's hard to do that alone. And I saw you do it before. Because, like, you were just, like, kind of rambling, and then like, came to this conclusion. It's like, oh, fuck.
Dude, that's what it is, like, all the time. And that's why I'm, like, I love sitting down and talking to people, like, anybody, because it's not just... It's mostly for me when I do it, you know what I mean? Like, I get... Like, they get something out of it, and I get something out of what they give me, but it's, like, the conclusion thing. It's, like, you come to your own conclusions as well when you talk about stuff, and... so important, and that's why I like this. I like doing this, even if the cameras weren't rolling and we weren't. This is so fucking important.
Yeah.
Like, so important, so special too. Like, so lucky that we have I finally have a group of people that is on the same level when it comes to that sort of stuff. Like, we all took time out of our shit to be here right now. That's insane. We're so busy, we got so much shit going on, but we did that, and that's another element. It's like, wow, man, this feels good. That's. Like I said to you, like, this just feels good for me. Like, this just feels right every time, like, I put money into this or, like, a time or whatever. It's not wasted in, like, I don't feel like that, you know? Like, I'll go to bed at, like, 1 a.m. sometimes because I'll just be listening and putting it together. And I go to bed with a smile on my face and I wake up feeling like shit, but my brain is like, you did that. Like, you're fucking on it.
That reward.
Huge.
Yeah, that's like with like making like the sketches and stuff, like buying all the props and everything and like spending all the money on it is just like so rewarding. I don't know, it's just so much fun to do, and it's like it's like podcast, bringing everyone together and just like having like so much fun. Like I'll stay up like all night and just be like either writing or editing, and yeah, it's really just so rewarding to do. And like at the end of the day, I'm just like, I love this. Like it's so much fun. Yeah.
You kind of like just made that plain to me, but like chasing your dreams is literally spending money on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what it looks like.
Dude,
And
like...
I can see that now.
Dude, I had to, because I gave Mark a mic to record his stuff, and I was like driving home, I was like, shit, I gotta like go get another mic, and I was like, oh, but I need petrol, and I was like, without like question, like don't even give a fuck if I have to muscle it for the rest of the week until I get paid again. Like, this is where the money's going, without even I was like, oh, should I, what am I thinking about? Of course I'm going to go get that. Are you fucking kidding? No way I'd miss that. And it's so, it's like spending money on yourself. Like, you buy shit that you know you don't need, but it does something for you. That's what this sort of stuff is for me, and like what the sketches are for you and shit like that, and the music and shit is for you, and you know, whatever it is that you're doing.
Bro.
Yeah.
How much money have you dropped on cameras?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Too much, bro.
Yeah,
Too
shit.
much.
But you say too much, but it's way, like, you would have spent way more if you had to. You know, like I said to myself today, I was like,
Still am.
if I had to buy a microphone every week, I'd do it until I'm dead. You know, like, if it meant that I could have this more, fucking say less. Like, spend more, say less. You know, but yeah.
Yeah, you're just like investing in yourself and investing in your dreams. And like, that's it. You can like go out and buy something and like use it for a little bit, but like it's still going towards something bigger. And like at the end of the day, it's like, I'm glad I did that so then I could take that next step. And I don't know, yeah.
Well, on my time off, like, I did a lot of, like, you know, online courses, like, for free and stuff, and it's just, like, it just really shows you, like, when you invest in yourself, it just makes you feel better. It makes you, like, a better person, and, like, bro, knowledge, bro. Knowledge is power, man, and it's like, holy fuck, man, I know how to do all this shit now, but, like, you just really gotta sit your ass down and fucking get started.
Dude, but can we talk about, like, that happiness thing for a bit? It's like, holy fuck, it makes you feel happy, man. Like,
oh, yeah.
Dude, the mood. Like, today, driving home, like, I had a pretty rough day at work, but I was like, I'm going home to chat with the homies. Like, smile ear to ear. I was like, God damn, like this does, like, it changes the, like, even when I sat down to set up the mics, I was like, even if it doesn't work, I'm happy, dog. Like, we're gonna be to get what it is, but the happiness, and it's so simple. All it took was like maybe $150, and it's given me more happiness than $150 of anything else, you know?
Yeah.
How quickly would you spend that on a night
Yeah.
Oh, so quick,
What is
man.
that, like 15 drinks? Not even.
Oh, if that, bro.
Yeah,
If
not
that.
even.
I'm not even counting shouting the homies.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't shout that.
You piece of shit. Yeah, actually, I really wanted to talk about this, bro.
Bro, only if it's like $4 basics, bro. That's it. I'll only shout then, but a full drink, no sir.
No way.
You won't catch me.
No. Yeah, man. Like, I'm glad that I got to talk about this with people who, you know, listened and shared stuff as well. It's like I sit here and every time I do it, every time, like, I talk to you guys all the time, but every time I sit down and talk to you, it's more.
Yeah,
It's more.
I feel it.
It's more and more and more. And I was like, thinking about it today, I was just like, what are we going to talk about? And then I was like, what the fuck kind of thought is that? What the hell, where's that come from? And then I think that's like the insecurity coming through a little bit, but it's like I was talking to you before we started, like the space, like the space isn't just the things in the room and the room, it's the people that come into the space too. Once they're here and their energy's here, and it just like fucking balances out, like it all comes full circle, and it you know, it creates environments where we can just get what we need, I think, when we need it.
Quick, round the table.
Yeah, let's go.
What is your obsession this week?
Dude, obsession of the week. Ah, man. You know, man, it's gotta be Black Ops 3 Zombies, I'll be honest with you, man.
I have seen that all
You
over
guys
your
see
feed.
my live streams on Instagram?
Only on Insta. I haven't checked out your Twitch yet.
Dude,
though.
my Twitch is pretty good.
Bro,
I got
plug
face.
it
I got
out
face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plug
Tony
it.
Tony Carboni on Twitch. Hit me up.
Yeah, let's
Nice.
Dude, it's so easy. You just plug the webcam into the back of the Xbox, one button, and you're live streaming with face cam.
No way.
It's fucking hectic. I had 2 viewers just from like out of nowhere, just because they were like watching Black Ops content.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they popped through, and I was just like doing my thing, man. I totally forgot that I was like doing that, and I was just sitting there. I was like, gotta fucking get this, gotta buy this, and I was just having fun. And like 3 hours later, I get up to, and I was like, oh, I was sucking on my vape for dear life. I was pausing every 5 minutes, like,
Jesus.
and I got up and I was like, oh fuck, I can't do this. I can't. What the fuck? But
Jump on the 2-play and then just like watch us bicker about who's gonna buy the
Oh,
first
who's
door
gonna
for
buy the
3
first door?
hours.
dog, I gotta get
It's
jogged,
always
dog.
the hardest, bro. First door's always the hardest.
Dude, I didn't realize, like, I was thinking about it. Do you know how much management went into playing those games? Like, there was always someone who was just like, all right, we're going here, we're doing this,
Yeah,
like, we're
we're
gonna get
taking
this
this
shit
route.
done, we're gonna go get this, fucking charge this up.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, I was like, we were like 15 years old and doing
Yeah.
that shit. Like,
Yeah, sign us up for a manager role. Fucking hell.
there's nothing harder than managing a bunch of, like, fucking racially charged, like, sexless nerds, like, on a Friday night, just like, I'm not buying the door!
Fucking talk, bro.
Dude, it was...
I remember I got bullied off Zombies one time, like, ended up crying online.
Fuck, God.
Yeah.
Dude, it was
That was
ruthless.
real.
It
But,
was...
like, I was playing with, like, a bunch of older kids, though, and it was just, like, the chat game was next level. I couldn't do it.
yeah.
I was like, bro, you've been down every round, bro. That's mad. I'm like,
So shut up!
you know, it's like, fuck. Oh.
I love that, man. Like, every now and then I'll jump into, like, a regular game of Fortnite and just, like, turn on the voice chat and say, hey, what's going on?
Oh,
Shut the fuck up, bro. It's like, hey, man, like, I'm
Pure
just good
hatred.
vibes. And it's just like, shame. It's always like this. There's always one fucking New Zealand scaffolder that just finished work, fucking punching beers, and he's just like, shut up. You're fucking trash. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I know, like, but I don't need to hear that from you right now. It's my outlet, man.
That's a
fuck.
happy dude, bro.
Yeah, dude, that, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of comes full circle for the obsession for me. I love that shit too. I love sitting there giving it out. Dude, but I was gonna say, like, a bit of a segue, the amount of shit that, like, we copped online was fucking nuts, especially back in the... We've spoken about this before. Man, nuts. Like, I that's something that I think about. I was like, I don't know, if there was streaming back then,
Oh my
holy
god. Yeah.
Dude.
fuck,
The
man.
chat game would be insane, bro. Like, the Fucking. Oh, I just can't even.
How
Man.
quickly would you be demonetized though?
Oh, so quickly.
Oh, straight away.
So quickly. Like, I was thinking about, like, even when I was playing with the homies, like, way back, like, funniest shit would always happen. Like, we'd see these motherfuckers every day for, like, 9 hours a day. And then spend another 4 hours just talking about fucking anything. Like, so many nights we would sit in that party not doing anything and just talk shit about
Good old days.
the good old days, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's been my obsession, man. It's been running rampant.
Solid obsession.
What about
Yeah.
what about you guys?
Yeah, so my obsession this week, jeez, I feel like I've had a couple, but definitely one that trumps everything is Elden Ring. Been bumping that.
That's
God damn.
I beat one of the major bosses today. Yeah, it's pretty huge. Like just before it came. Yeah, guys, it's pretty big. But no, I didn't, because I've never played like any Bloodborne games or anything like that.
Nah.
And so I didn't know what I was going into. I thought it was like Skyrim or something. Get in there. I literally walk out the door, and turns out they think it's some sick joke to just put like a massive boss there. Apparently, like you can't beat him for like the whole game. And I'm like, I'm gonna take this dude down. I got this. Run in there. Also, at this stage I didn't know how to sprint. Turns out you have to hold circle, and I just walk up, and he just BAP! And I'm like, oh shit! And I'm like, then I was like, nah. I got this again. I died so many times, and then I was like, I'm just gonna take the long way around.
Just gonna come back.
Yeah.
Because didn't they do that in like Bloodborne as well? Like the first boss you get is like you can't beat him, but like the most stubborn cunts would just fucking keep trying to go. Like I'm sure like Jaco was definitely one of those cunts that just kept fucking digging at it. It's like I'm gonna get this cunt.
I
but
thought it
it's
was like
just-
part of like what you had to do, and I was like, all right, well, I gotta do this.
Dude, that's one of the like best and worst things. They don't fucking tell you anything. They're just like, hey, fucking world, go explore it. And you walk out, you're like, oh fuck yeah, big monster, I got this. No, no man, no
Yeah.
way. But that's hectic, man. You should stream that.
For sure. Yeah.
Is this some sort of sick joke? Back on me.
Oh yeah, but that's probably been my weekly obsession, I reckon.
Lovely.
I reckon you gotta start streaming for sure.
Yeah, streaming's the way, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Man, talking about games, I just finished yesterday The Last of Us Part 2. Holy fuck, man. Like, I was such a big fan of number 1, and I sold my PlayStation so I could play with the boys on Xbox. So I missed out on my opportunity to play Last of Us 2 when it came out like 3 years ago. But I just finished it, and man, it did not disappoint at all.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. I'll pass it on to you boys if you want, because I cried like twice in that fucking gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking awesome. Like, the story behind it, like, people bagged it out, like, straight away, like, when it came out. But I see where they're coming from, because something really big happens that is polarizing. But I thought it was great. It was an amazing game that you guys should all play, because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The floor's yours.
Dude, mine has just been like ethereal music. That's a very loose term. I don't even know how to fucking describe it.
with Bill, eh?
Pretty much. Like, motherfucker rubs off. But no, just like really like experimental soundscapey stuff. And like a bit of that is like through Instagram fucking reels. Like just like the sounds that people use and like saving those songs, and like they're always fucking great songs.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like
Legit.
I think I find most of my new songs off of reels now.
Yeah, actually, yeah, same. It's pretty much like Spotify Discover, but better.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a video with it.
Yeah.
Visual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeps me entertained. Yeah.
Multimedia, mate.
Yeah.
It's like that trivia we saw like yesterday. They had the fucking
Oh yeah.
crazy. We went to trivia yesterday, and there was like fucking. The guy had like a PowerPoint and had videos to go with it, so it was like next level trivia.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Did you guys won, didn't you?
Yeah,
We
we
did
won.
win.
That was crazy.
Yeah, we won. We just rolled up at this fucking place, this pub where it was like just. Every time I go to a place with Jaco and I look around, I'm like, dude, we're the only minorities here. And he's like, dude, you always say that. And I'm like, I know! It's fucking true though. Look around, bro. We're at the Aspley Hornets, bro. Respect. But it was great.
It was so good.
It was
like,
great.
I didn't think we were gonna win, and then like after the first round, we got like burst, and we're like, oh, okay, now we need
It's
to win.
fucking
this.
on.
Like after that, we're just like, we got this.
and then we ended up winning what $60 for the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buying food.
So
So,
I
yeah,
was
we're gonna
like-
go back. I asked him if I could put in pokies, but no.
Yeah,
And then like it doesn't work with the smokes machine too. I'm just like, I couldn't even. Yeah.
dude, and I said shots, and no one wanted to do shots, and I was like, "Fuck you guys,
Everyone had to. Yeah.
bro, you
everyone
guys
had
are
to drive.
fucking lame, bro."
Dude.
Anyway.
Damn.
Well, shit. We better get wrapping up. We gotta go get some food.
Oh, we
dude,
foodie?
we munching.
Yeah.
Kidding me? I've fucking been nursing this vape. My stomach is screaming at me.
Fuck. Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
Alright, dude, that was hectic. That was fun as fuck. Thanks for
That's fine.
pulling up, boys, every single time.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers
Thank
Thank you for having us.
I'm pretty sure is Cara host.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got big news. I think Carl's gonna be. Yeah, big news. I think we're gonna have a new permanent staple. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether he's on screen or on the.
I'll be the JME.
Yeah, he's
I'll
gonna.
be behind somewhere.
Dude,
Yeah,
we're gonna have some new flair added to the, and I think long overdue, man. Definitely.
I think it's a
definitely.
good addition to the team.
Yeah, dude. Second appearance too.
Oh, yeah.
First
welcome back.
recurring Fuck.
Recurring
Nice.
feature.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, Ollie.
Happy to be here. Cheers for having us on again.
Nah, dude.
Always,
It's always
always.
good.
Appreciate
It's
it,
always
guys.
good.
Yeah.
I feel like we worked through some demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. For a second there, I was just like, forgot everything was happening. I was just listening. I was like,
This is good shit. Oh, what
It's
if we forget about
someone
all
should
of it?
film this, dude. Literally tomorrow, fucking zero things. That's why I love like chopping it up, man. Like you get to
Yeah,
relive it
see
again. Yeah.
True.
But anyway, yeah, we gotta wrap it up. Hungry as fuck. Thanks for
Peace.
watching.
Boys.
Nice.
Nice.
Good work, fellas. Oh my god, I was holding in a fart this entire time.